Louis Hine might be the most important photographer you've never heard of. He's been called the father of documentary photography. And for the next few weeks, you can see a selection of his work right here in town. Boaz is at the Frick Pittsburgh in Point Breeze with more.
So the cool thing about Louis Hine is that he wasn't taking photos of the kings or the industrialists or the important people. He was taking photos of the normal folks. I'm here with Don here at the Frick Pittsburgh, and this is really a pretty unique show, which has really been resonating with folks here.
It's been really incredible. I think a lot of people recognize Louis Hine's photos from their American history textbooks, even if they don't recognize his name. So we're standing in the Smoke and Steel section, which really focuses on Louis Hine's time in Pittsburgh. He was part of the Pittsburgh survey, which took place from 1907 to 1908, and it was a comprehensive socioeconomic study of the city. So it looked at the living and the working conditions of steelworkers, especially in Homestead and all around, and he's really exposing how the people who are creating this massive wealth and working in the industry, how they're really living and what conditions they're working under.
And so you took these portraits of workers here in the Pittsburgh area.
Yes, so these are all based outside of Pittsburgh and in Homestead.
And what kind of rig would he have been taking a photo with? Like, would this have been impressive to these folks having their photos taken?
Probably. I can't imagine that they had their photographs taken very often. Louis Hine worked with a Graflex camera, which had like flash powder flash, so it would have been like kind of a bright bang. So probably an odd encounter for them to have.
This might have been something they would, at the end of the day, they would have come home and you're like, well, the weirdest thing happened
today. Guess what happened today?
Yeah.
I know. It's so odd. I'd love to know what they thought about having their photographs taken.
Yeah.
But they're also direct, like there's such pride, there's such dignity in how Louis Hine captures people. The emotions that he's able to get are really stunning.
Wow. And so this wall is all Homestead, and of course this is such a striking image of this little kid. Is she, I mean, is she in an orphanage in Pittsburgh?
Yes, so this is Little Orphan Annie. This is an image that has become associated with the fictional character of Little Orphan Annie, but really this is just a heartbreaking image of the need for better societal reform and greater support systems, because she kind of stands in for the many. There are a lot of children who are living like her, maybe lost their parents to industrial accidents, and what becomes of her, we don't know.
Wow. And then we've got a little levity here. This dude is playing some accordion.
Yeah, this is a Slovak steelworker in Homestead entertaining boarders after the day's work. And I love that they are able to find joy and moments of creativity and art and beauty, even under these harsh living conditions.
Wow. And then over here, we're still sort of in the area. We're in different parts of Pennsylvania and West Virginia. Yeah. And this is, I mean, it's just hard to believe that folks were just riding horses and going to work in the mines.
It's really incredible what he captures, the fact that he's taking his camera deep down, dark into the mine.
He's like in the mine. Wow, that's wild.
And he's really exposing what their working conditions were like.
Yeah, and one thing I want to show over here is one of the photos in your ads is so striking because it really shows all the kids who were working in these industrial settings over here. And it's, I mean, you were talking earlier, you have a 9-year-old at home, and here's what a 9-year-old was doing in 1908.
Yeah, this is one of his most iconic images from the early 20th century, working with the National Child Labor Committee. Sadie Pfeiffer is a 9-year-old, and you see her in this textile mill. My 9-year-old is in 3rd grade, playing basketball, having fun, and she didn't have that kind of childhood. So it shows how far we've come as a society, but also how far maybe we still have to go.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, the photos are so striking. We've only seen a tiny portion of it. There are all these photos from Ellis Island as well.
Really incredible. All the 3 big pivotal moments of his career: Ellis Island, Pittsburgh survey, and the construction of the Empire State Building.
Wow. Well, get down here. You don't have much time. You got until May, really, to get down
May 17th.
All right. Well, get down to the Frick Pittsburgh here in Point Breeze. It is really an incredible show. I couldn't recommend it more highly.
As Louis Hine Pictures America runs through mid-May. And we have more information on our website, kdka.com/talkpittsburgh.